So my career is a police officer. So I want to teach you guys three things that I personally appreciate what police officers do, I guess. One is like like so being a police officer is a risky job, and like they put their life at risk basically, and like in order to meet this job expectation, one has to be mentally, physically, and emotionally. Those are the three things I really appreciate about like our men in uniform. You have to like be prepared. A police officer is a person whose job is to enforce law, investigate crime, and make arrests. So today I'm going to tell you guys about the salary, pros and cons of being a police officer, and my third one is I will let you know. As a police officer, my goal is it's interrogate others. As a police officer, my goal is others interrogate. An example of interrogate is being honest and do not abuse the power, because like it's not good that like some officers do that. Like you have to like make a pledge and like to follow that rule basically. So most police officers like to improve and continue like their job, and like they like working progress and learning a lot about technology and how technology today has changed, and they like to learn about what Snapchat is, and like the kids that are doing criminal activities of Snapchat and like their consequences, I guess. Securing areas, like some police officers like will be like securing like the hottest blocks in the neighborhoods, I guess, like the ones, and like they like that could lower crime rates activities, and dealing with the highest crime, like they don't care, like they don't like say, oh, I don't want to go to that neighborhood, and like, oh, I would like to work with that neighborhood. They don't like discriminate, they just like to do their work basically, and that helps us like stop crime rates and like injury and death. So weapon master includes firearms, pepper spray, and those are the things they use. Like a smart police officers know how to fight, like meaning mentally and like physically, like they know like how to like stop themselves like from getting in trouble, I guess, and they put their life at risk, like how I said. And my pros and cons of being a police officers are community pride, like positive like they impact like youth like in a good way, and giving back to the community with their uniform and without their uniform, and they volunteer a lot freely basically. And job satisfaction is no job is the same. You have to be you have to understand that, and working as a team and like as an individual, and they just love being proud of what they do. So one of the benefits of becoming a police officer is early retirement. Like you could work as a police officer 20 years and like do a new career over, and you could, in a way, you can make a like you could like switch your career, and like you still have time, and you could change your career basically after 20 years. No one's going to stop you, and you could earn a second retirement check basically. As I said, it is dangerous job. Like this job is really risky. It's like, according to Fox News in 2015, 41 officers were killed in duty, and due to the Ferguson in Baltimore, Maryland, like it has like made America like terrible. Like police are being attacked every day for like some people who chose to like so like some people that don't agree with the laws, like basically like would like kill officers, and 41 of them have died sadly. And psychological stress plays a big part as a being a police officer, like dealing with crime scenes, like, and some of them could be like emotional, like, you know, and like death, like coming to a mother and telling her that, oh, your son died, and like announcing someone dead, like that's like the toughest part. And like health problems, like having health problems, and critical work schedules, like it's 24/7 job, like you could get called anytime, no weekends, and like it's a long shift, 12 to 8 hour shift, it varies. A police officer's salary it varies, like right here, you start off from 33,000 to minimum salary is 56,000, and like the highest salary is 92,000, and it depends on the state. Like the state of California, like police officers get paid the most due to higher crime rates, and average over there is like weekly is a police officer over there might be getting 1,600 and as like in Minnesota our start off is $53,000 as according to 2007 in salary.com, paid by employer. So there are people who work as like the school, like there's all type of police officers like patrol, like there are people that get like $60,000, and like as a week, like as I was saying, they get like 1,600 per week. There's a government job, and that's the start off is 1,800, and like there are police officers that work with schools, like colleges, and their start off like weekly is $9,000. I mean $900. In conclusion, according to earlier this year, like there have been like police officers that have testimony, like arrested and questioned, like and punished like innocent civilians because they heard she said, and the crime like gave false questions, and were not like they should. Those police officers, there are something called a bad cop, and basically that bad cop is like, there was a situation in Chicago that have not been like taken to action because some innocent people were wrongly convicted. And I have also found another thing in a police officer who had wrongly like he posted two racist posts, and one was regarding to like telling black people like there were like during slavery there were like white people who were also killed, and you guys have to thank us, or like he was just being extremely racist, and it happened in Alabama down south, and I don't blame like I'm not surprised that it happened over there. And that same police officer, he has made this allegation saying that he was comparing our former first lady to our our new first lady. He said that the other one speaks multiple languages, and Michelle Obama, he thinks she's not a smart lady, that she speaks ghetto, like she speaks fluent ghetto, and it was like a terrible thing, and there was consequences being done on him. He got fired eventually, and that's the end. Thank you.